Solid defence, very compact. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Amir from the press box end.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them. Into the gap. Nice shot. A couple on offer here.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Just threw the shot too early.
3 runs added in that over. South Africa are 92 for 1. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Power.
Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. 4 runs added in the over. South Africa are 96 for 1.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Went on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over. South Africa are 100 for 1. Nice solid defensive shot.
That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Wait, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Power.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Four runs added in that over. South Africa are 104 for 1.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Wait on.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. South Africa are 108 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nice bowling.
End of the over. 3 runs coming from it. South Africa are 111 for 1. They'll get at least one. Wow, that's missed the lot. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Pakistan, having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Wedding.
Cuts that off well in the infield. 5 runs added in the over. South Africa are 116 for 1.
Wait on. Wait. Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Ballers in.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. Ballers.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
3 added in that over. South Africa are 119 for 1.
Yep.
Gone! Yeah! Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Wedding.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Big edge! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
White there. Waiting. Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Just threw the shot too early.
Ayub has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Waiting.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Huge appeal.
Hey! Wait on. Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Wait. Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. South Africa get through another over, only one from it.
29 for 2.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Brilliant diving stop.
Wet on.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Ayub from the university end. Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smart. Mothering the spin there. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
A couple on offer here. Thick edge. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Huge edge.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
South Africa weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yes.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield. Got right in behind it.
Wait there.
Over. South Africa are 139 for 2. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Oh, nice bowling.
Big shout.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Wait there. Well bowled. Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Comfortable single if they take it.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
3 runs added in that. It's over. South Africa are 142 for 2. Salmon coming into the attack from the press box end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap. Just threw the shot too early.
And a brilliant take by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, a wicket to show for it, and nothing added to the scoreboard. South Africa are 142 for 3.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait. Yes!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Couldn't get it through the field. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, 3 off it. South Africa are 145 for 3.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. That's just outrageous.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Four runs added in that over. South Africa are 149 for 4. Straight to the fielder.
Wait there.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting. Waiting.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Yes. Wait on. Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Waiting.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum.
Wait there. Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Good throw from the deep. On target. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single. Smothered the spin, played it well.
Nice bowling.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
End of the over. South Africa are 158 for 4.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Edged it. Loud shout. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Massive edge.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Nice bowling. Oh, well bowled. Oh, nice bowling. Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. Just the one run off the over. South Africa are 161 for 4.
Oh, nice bowling. Yeah.
Brilliant shot, that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Nice bowling. Well bowled. Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Salmon has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
White. Yeah.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. Salmon from the press box end.
Waiting. Yes.
Good shot, a beauty.
Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square. Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Wait on.
Pakistan found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Yes.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
Sweated on the full and straight one. Brilliant shot back past the bowler.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah.
Solid defence, very compact. That's out. Caught.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yes.
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
That's the over. South Africa are 177 for 5. Digs it out well. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Digs out the Yorker. Huge appeal. Got right in behind it.
Yeah.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Good, patient batting in that over. Nothing there to chance their arm on. None from it.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
De Kock shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait there. Oh! Nice bowling. Waiting.
Ayub has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Wait there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Tricky, well played.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Salmon is keeping things tight.
Yep. Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait. Wait there.
There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Waiting. Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there.